Mr. Budget here, back again with another video. I recently picked up a gaming PC from eBay and it only cost me $300. It sounds a bit fishy and like a potential scam, or maybe one of those too good to be true listings that shows up at 3 AM while you're endlessly scrolling on eBay or Facebook Marketplace in hopes of finding a deal. Well, today gentlemen, we're finding out if this $300 eBay gaming PC is actually worth it, or if I just wasted my money. Before we turn this thing on, let's talk about what's inside, because honestly, the amount of specs that we have in this PC surprised me. Here's what the seller listed. For the CPU, we've got an Intel Core i7-8700K RAM, we've got 16GB of DDR4 clocked at 2400 MHz. For the GPU, an Nvidia GTX 1070. For storage, we've got an SSD 256GB Samsung SSD. At least it was advertised as Samsung, but we are about to find out. 1TB of hard drive and 1TB SSD. For $300, that's already sounding way better than it should. Just the GTX 1070 and the storage alone can sell for a big chunk of that price on the used market. And the 8700K, that was a high-end gaming CPU back in the day, which I could not afford. But luckily now, after more than 5 years on the used market, I'm finally able to afford it. And honestly, I expect this CPU to provide us with excellent performance even in 2026. But specs on the listing don't really matter much, like The Rock says, doesn't matter unless the PC actually works. I haven't tested it yet, so let's fire it up. And we have a post. No weird noises, no smoke, no BIOS errors, which is always a good sign when buying used PCs online. The case isn't brand new, but it looks clean. We even got RGB on the front fence and some RGB on the inside. Let's just say that luck might have been on my side this time. Thermals look okay at idle, all drives are detected, and Windows boots up without any issues. So far, no red flags. But I'm still looking for anything out of the ordinary, as $300 for such a beast sounds too good to be true. But let's be honest, performance is what really matters, so let's get straight to the point and find out if this used gaming PC can still deliver in 2026. In Fortnite at 1080p on high settings, we're getting 80 to 100 FPS consistently. Smooth gameplay, no stuttering, totally playable even on high settings. Moving on to Minecraft. At 1080p on 16 chunks, we're getting consistently over 200 FPS with no issues. The i7-8700K handles it easily and barely drops a sweat. A true powerhouse. Let's make it more challenging for the i7 and move the chunks to 32. We can see that this processor is the real deal, as we are still getting over 200 FPS and even hitting the 300 mark at times. For a $300 PC, Minecraft performance is seriously impressive. In CS2 on high preset at 1080p, we are looking at a consistent 100 to 110 FPS with some occasional drops down to 70 and 80. But even with the FPS drops, the gameplay still feels very smooth, and let's not forget that this is at high settings. After playing a few matches, I can definitely say that the performance is really impressive, and usually I'm not this good at the game, but the stable FPS that the CPU and GPU combo provide makes shooting much easier. Moving on to Cyberpunk, this is where things get interesting. At ultra settings in 1080p, we are surprisingly getting around 45 to 50 frames per second, which to be honest is quite impressive. And as we can see, the GPU is being the bottleneck in the system, which means that there is still room to push the CPU to its full potential by using a better GPU. The gameplay is not perfect, but it's playable with some setting tweaks. Overall, the GTX 1070 still punches above its weight in 2026, especially for esports and other AAA titles like Cyberpunk. So who should actually consider a PC like this? This is a perfect option for budget gamers and great upgrade for laptop users or even normal people who are looking to get addicted into gaming. It's not a 4K monster and you're not maxing out ray tracing, but for 1080p gaming this thing absolutely delivers. Plus there is upgrade potential, faster RAM and more RAM sticks that we can add, which we won't be getting anytime soon, and newer GPU down the line. So, was this $300 eBay gaming PC worth it? Absolutely yes. For the price of a mid-range graphics card, we got a capable gaming PC. Is it perfect though? No, but it is an insane value in 2026. And if you're looking to get a budget gaming PC and you stumble upon a similar deal on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, then you should definitely grab it before prices start getting too ridiculous given the current situation with the market for RAM. Thanks for watching, and let me know if there are any games that you would like me to test in my next video or any piece of hardware that you want me to test, and I'll try to get my hands on it.